President Obama made a surprise education announcement on the internet. He says he wants to make a 2-year community college education free for students who keep up their grades. News 8's Ken Pierce has more about the plan from our New Haven newsroom. And Ken, the idea of a free college education may sound a bit familiar to people in New Haven. Explain.
Yeah, it should, Keith. The New Haven Promise has been offering free tuition at public 2- and 4-year colleges for a while now. They say it's working well here, and it would be great for the rest of the country.
For all the people trying to get ahead with a little more education, some good news from President Obama.
What I'd like to do is to see the first 2 years of community college free for everybody who's willing to work for it. That's right, free for everybody who's willing to work for it.
Awesome. It's a promise program. It's a promise program at the community college level, and it's not a new concept.
Free college is definitely not a new concept to the students involved in the New Haven Promise.
They are funded to go to our in-state institutions for full tuition, and our private institutions they can get up to $10,000 in scholarship tuition.
Critics of the Obama plan say there's no way to fund it. The little outline the White House has put out says it's going to be 3/4 federal funding, 1/4 state funding. New Haven Promise is funded through the Community Foundation and other philanthropic grants. Other schools that are already doing this, they found their own ways to fund it.
For instance, in Indiana, they are funding their Promise program through a tax on water. Cuesta College is funding their Cuesta Promise through hotel tax.
In his announcement on Facebook, President Obama says a better educated workforce is good for America. That's the idea behind New Haven Promise, too.
In this economy and in our society, we really are competing on a global level. So it's no longer enough to have a high school diploma.
We already supply the first 13 years of education for free. Why not another 2? Well, there are plenty of potential roadblocks to the Obama plan: political, financial, and just plain old space. We don't have enough room in our community colleges for everybody to attend. Live in the New Haven newsroom, I'm Kent Pierce. Keith, back to you.
Ken, thank you. So what do you think about the idea of a free college education? Is it just a great idea, perhaps too expensive? You can weigh in by giving a call to our Voice of the People hotline, the number on your screen right there. We will run some of your comments tonight on News 8 at 5.